If you can hear behind me, it sounds like there's a little bit of a thunderstorm coming up behind me. So I ended up packing up my camp. Let's see. Say hello, everyone, so I know who's in the chat room. I see two people waiting. I don't have my other phone because I just packed up all my gear. So this is the beach I actually camped on last night. I'm not sure how the signal is here, so forgive me, two trees. Pete, how you doing? Expat Pete. I'm just waking up. I collapsed my camp. I had my Hennessy hammock with my small rain fly on, and that worked out pretty good. But I was contemplating if I would have left it up for the live stream, then this could have turned into rain. It's one of those days of just overcast and stuff like that. But this is the beach I found to actually camp on last night. Hey Doug, how you doing? Planet Doug's here. Heavy rains in this part of Malaysia this morning. Yeah, I'm looking at the coast on my side. I haven't been hit yet. But the weather's been super bipolar. So, and Ali's here, all right, the superstar. The show can start now. Ali's here. Ali, how you doing? Okay, yeah, for the free breakfast, lunch, and stuff, put that in the comments later, and I'll make sure I mark down the place and stuff like that. She was just telling me where to go for some free breakfast. The spot I'm actually in is Ninasi. The Ninasi. Hang on a second, I'm pulling up where I'm at on my other phone. Yeah, Ninasi Beach. So, and the town's very, 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 very small. So, I just decided to pack up all my garbage, my camp. I was just saying I packed up everything and it's ready to rock and roll. So if the rain does start hitting me, I might cut this short and just say and get on the bicycle and start pedaling. But until then, it might just be a bluff. Who knows? So, what's new? I don't know what's new with you guys. How's the picture and the sound? I topped up yesterday on my U-Mobile, and U-Mobile is crap service. They are slow. But it's funny because when Hotlinks is in my other phone, so it's like wherever Hotlinks is pretty good, U-Mobile stinks, and vice versa. If Hotlinks is having a hard time, U-Mobile seems like it's better. I don't know why. They should all be kind of sharing the same towers. I mean, I guess that's not true. I mean, we divide our towers up between, in the United States, between Sprint, which Sprint sucks, and then the other one is T-Mobile. T-Mobile has the best network, I think. So, let's see. So I topped up my card yesterday, but the thing is it's futile. So I had like a kind of a day off where I didn't do anything, so I didn't have anything to film. So I reduced my weight. I got down to basically what I figure is the bare minimum for continuing doing the filming. I need my camera stuff, and to do that I need power banks, right? And if I plan on camping, I need my hammock. So stuff starts building up of all the stuff I need to bring with me. So I reduced it to the bare minimum. I had a problem though, because I threw away the good bicycle pump, and you know, I mean the good one, the bigger one where you could actually pump up a tire properly, and I decided to go for this one. I figured in an emergency it's good in a pinch, and it's super small. Look how small that is. But that's the problem. is you're not going to get a big capacity of air coming out of that, and you have to super work your muscles to pump up the air up the tire. And that's what I had yesterday. So I had like a slow flat and stuff like this, and it was like, I'm regretting not having that because I was out in the middle of nowhere. There's a little stretch of area right here from where I was coming out of, from where I had my homestay, that there's nothing really in between. But luckily, Mr. DIY popped up. I picked up a pump and some fix-a-flat, filled up my tire with a fix-a-flat, and it seems to be holding. So it was just slow leak. But other than that, yeah, the upload. So what I was saying is that day where I reduced everything was only like a 22-minute video. It was just a gear overview of what I was keeping. And just long enough to where I can't tack it on the beginning of a different video, and just boring enough that I'm embarrassed to put it up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, well, it's still a day in my life, so I'm still gonna throw it up. But just to upload that 26-minute video, 22-minute video, I don't know, it took all night. So there's something on YouTube's side where it's resetting and resetting and resetting. I know that they did a few changes, because now I can leave the platform, come back, and it picks up from where it's basically been at. I don't need to be on the platform all the time. It's a little different, where it's a little easier to use now. Like, it continues uploading even when you're not on the YouTube platform. So, but the thing is it's resetting back to 50%. So I know that's what was going on last night, and I don't like that, because to upload I need to keep the phone on. So I need my phone plugged in so the screen stays on. Otherwise it turns off, and I'll shut off the uploading process. So this phone, my new phone, is on 24/7. It's just, the processor's just constantly working. It's like, because I'm editing, I'm uploading, and then, I'm using it during the daytime. I'm trying to use this more just so I can give my new phone a rest. But yeah, over 8 hours to actually do a 20-minute video. That's not right, because the whole time it says, oh, it'll be done in an hour or 2 hours, right? When it tells you the speed. Well, 8 hours later and it's still trying to upload it. That means it's resetting. And so I caught it resetting every time I'm using my my data. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to be getting farther and farther away from real time. Because this side, the east side, seems like there's a lot more camping and a lot less affordable, accommodations. So, but I'm struggling with using the data to actually upload any of my videos. It's just not going to work. And to put my phone through that nonstop, constant, all night, and then into the day, nonstop working out, I'm going to smoke my phone really fast. I mean, I guess it's okay if I smoke my phone within the year warranty, but most likely it'll be a week after the warranty expires that it'll stop working. So, but that's what's new with me, guys. So that's I'm here on the beach, beautiful beach. Have some. Those are the only really problems, and I'm just gonna start pedaling north. I don't know how far I got to go. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm looking up on my phone actually how many kilometers I have. Okay. I'm trying to remember where actually I think it's... So what's up with you guys? What's new? Throw some things down in the chat here. Okay. Sorry, you guys were doing the chat. I just didn't notice it because I didn't notice it because it wasn't showing up on my screen. So let me pull this one up. Okay, Ellie, I was in the hammock last night. This was my camping area. Um, need to wait 12 noon, Malaysia, 12 a.m., US or Canada for, yeah. Yeah, I set the new video, so I do have a backlog of that new video. That's the last one, and then I have that really small 20-minute one, which I haven't put a thumbnail on yet. But I uploaded that last night. I have one. Shit. I just dropped my phone, and everything's falling down. Damn. Everything's falling down. Sorry, guys. Okay, now I got it up. I got the, okay. Now I can see the chat room. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so I got the new video just set for, noon. I'm just doing, my time, Malaysian time. So I figured after this and all that, I can actually ride with it on my bicycle and keep up with the chat room when the premiere is actually playing. Good morning, Daniel. Okay, yeah, the monsoon season, Lee. I was asking one of the locals if it was the monsoon season, and they're like, no, it's not monsoon season. So is there like different monsoon seasons, or were they just incorrect? Because it's definitely raining. It definitely feels like the monsoons, the way the weather gets unpredictable. Because in Arizona, we had monsoon season all the time. I mean, every year. We'd have the thunder and lightning showers come in. And not showers in the, we called them showers, but it was actually just lightning storms because there was no rain. It was completely dry and very calm. And you could feel it in the air, but it was just one lightning strike after the other. Just, but no thunder. That was the nice part. It's really nice to watch something where it's just lightning with no real thunder. The thunder can be a little nerving sometimes. Hey, hit list says hello from Thailand or Taiwan. Sunny over there, huh? Looks at the rain radar. Serious rain is on the way. Is it? Okay. Well, I'll keep this short today. Please saying rain radar says there's rain on the way. I'm assuming you're talking about my side. I need to check it. Oh, your favorite ones? Okay, Doug says his favorite ones are like the boring logistics, behind the scene type of things. Yeah. Well, I do. I try and keep everything like as real as possible. You know, keeping it real type thing. So like any of my problems, sometimes I'm like, well, they got to be, tired of hearing about how I'm struggling with the uploading because most people are like, I just want to watch you travel around or something. But thing is I'm not going to be a channel that I'm not. You know, someone had some very good information. Is like, don't try and be someone you're not because then you're going to always have to try and upkeep that image that you're not. You know, you're not. If you're not that person, don't be that person just to satisfy the people that are watching. The people that like your content for who you are will be the ones that you want to stick around. You don't want a bunch of people, so I'm not trying to go travel channel at all. This is a vagabond's diary type thing, and I'm not going to hide the fact that I don't know anything about the spots I'm actually going to and stuff like that. I'm not, I started doing that when I first started traveling, trying to go to the museums, study all the lot of Roman history through the regions that I was going through. But the thing is it's that was a lot of work. One, because I was doing a lot of archaeology when I first started, archaeological sites and different things like this. But after you do that for a while, it catches up to you, and then you're like, well, eventually you're like, well, I got to get back to just living a life. And, you know, and you don't normally do that on a day-to-day thing. You know what I'm saying? Is like, these touristy spots are fun to visit and stuff, but if you talk to any locals, they might have been to that place one time or something. You know, it's like, or maybe just like one or two times and stuff. It's not something, you don't go to touristy spots all the time, time after time, and you don't go, you know. So when you're trying to live abroad, which I know, Doug, you're pretty well the same way. You're trying to live outside of Canada and stuff, and live in the world. You know, it's like the content's not going to be as interesting. You're going to be relying on life to actually kind of send you something, you know, throw you a bone, and say, here's something interesting you can put on video. So you just have to look for that within the day. Doug's actually, I'm kind of quoting Doug because he's the one that says that. One of the aha moments when you go out, you grab your camera, your bicycle, and you just look for that aha moment. Go, this is interesting enough. So, how do you 1080? You need to be at major cities like East Coast. Yeah, yeah. Please saying that because I'm on the east side, because of the smaller towns and stuff, that the coverage's not going to be as good. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You're right. The cities are going to have better coverage. My big thing is, Flea, is just the fact that that 20-minute video took over 8 hours, because I don't mind the slow process, but when it resets and resets, you know, that slow process becomes an unending process. And now it's just taxing the hell out of my phone, because now the screen's been on that whole time, and the processor's just nonstop and running for 8+ hours. And yeah, and then I'm doing editing for 4 hours. So if you got editing for 4 hours on the processor, right, and then you got 8 hours of uploading, which the editing's worse, but yeah, it's just, this phone gets really hot. The Snapdragon Elite, that's its problem. The processor heats up really bad. So yeah, so it's basically like overclocked. You know, I'm not sure. You know what overclocking was back in the days. You just try and get your computer running at the highest efficiency to basically it caught on fire. And that's what it happens sometimes. Just oops, it caught on fire. But anyway, yes, rain is coming in from the south. So this direction. Okay. China Sea. It's always China's fault. Just joking, guys. That's just a joke. Resting means the interior is not achieved. Resetting means the data was not achieved. Yeah, so I don't. Okay, you're saying, yeah, resetting means that the data integrity was not achieved. I don't quite understand how that works. To a co-walking space where connection to the internet. Yeah, yeah, I'll have to find a spot like. But I've been into the coffee shops too. That's the thing is, I've been into Amazon Coffee Shop, and their Wi-Fi is just terrible. Now, if you want to pay for the better Wi-Fi, you know, and all this stuff, but thing is, and then the hotels are hit and miss. You know, anything that's in the affordable range, they might not even have a Wi-Fi. You know, it's like, and if they do, it's really bad Wi-Fi, and it's almost just as bad as doing a data service. Now, if I want to pay $30 or $40, now I'm getting more into a guarantee. But honestly, I'm not gonna, around the $40 range. I'll probably get it more of a guarantee to actually, you know, have a good Wi-Fi. But all that just for uploading videos. That's yeah, that's a pain in the butt. I would like to find out which. They just need a really good SIM card, like a super high-speed SIM card. You know, that's because so far Hot Links stinks and U Mobile stinks. I saw a different one the other day. It was like 350 gigabytes per month and stuff like that. That's fine. Even U Mobile offers 1,000 gigs a month, but thing is, what good is 1,000 gigs if you can't even upload? Uh, if you can't even upload 15 gigs in 8 hours. Um, so anyway, that's just me griping. So um, other than that, that's I don't know if I have much more to say. Yeah, I just have I'm sorry, trying to remember. I had a flat yesterday, looking for a camping spot. Found this spot. Very thankful. I had to ask because it does actually look like I'm in someone's backyard here. You see the house and stuff, and house. But they said, yeah, no, it's okay to sleep on the beach here. So that was nice. And um, yeah. Doug, I would like to know, when do we expect to see some of your travel adventures here in Malaysia on bicycle? If you could drop that in the chat, because I'm looking forward to that. I know you probably have a backlog of stuff that you're editing right now. That is still from Sumatra, uh, Indonesia, but I know that you're planning on doing some cycling, and kind of interested to see how your adventures go here in the monsoon season. I use lately. Lately, Doug says lately I've been using a shorter data package for from Digi. My current one has 2,000 gigabytes of high speed data for 9 days. Cost 14 ringgit. That's good. Yeah. Speed wise, I don't know. Yeah, actually, because that's not bad at all. Because for 9 days, if you think of it, it means you have to pay that 3 times in a month, right? And so that's uh, but 42, right? 42 ringgit for the month, minus a day or two, a few days. But that's basically what I kind of paid. So um, I'm actually gonna look out for that one. I'll look for that service. And yeah, I didn't think about doing the shorter ones. I didn't know they were that cheap. 19 for 9 days. And Digi, huh? Okay, I'll look for that one. Like I said, I'll swap these cards out. I mean, it's but the fact is, I still need the service to actually be better. So, all right, guys, let's see. It's 23 minutes. I'm gonna keep this short. I'm all packed up here. Um, I'm gonna be heading north. Look for my video, guys. I have it set for the premiere um, for noon my time, and I'll be in the chat room. I'll be riding my bicycle and be in the chat room at the same time. So if I don't get to your comment immediately, I'll pull over to the side and respond to comments. That's kind of what I did yesterday, and it worked out fairly good. So yeah, I'll continue all this when I get over there. Um, uh, anyway, and also look up the. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Doug saying he'll go over to the Telegram and post a few things over there. You guys, I have a Telegram. You can look in the description of any of the videos, and the link should be good still. I'll double check. But you can get on the Telegram one. Is that a but at least it stays up there, and you can post PDFs and you can swap files and you can do all that stuff. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna be hiding from the rain. Apparently, Flea says I'll be running from the rain because it's coming from the south and I'm heading north, so I'll be running from it. All right, guys. Yeah, so look for the video at noon, and I'll be in the room chatting along with you guys. All right, peace out, guys. Time to hit the road.